And we are live. Oh my gosh, y'all. Welcome to the 13th annual Reidsville Business Expo and Job Fair, back after a three-year hiatus. Woo! Right? That is something to celebrate. I have a bad habit of getting really emotional when I start thinking about stuff, but I cannot help but be super appreciative, and I'm going to put him on the spot. He's going to hate me for it, and it's okay. But Mr. Steve Scott with Tri-State Steel, who is my friend, who is my mentor, and who is a major, major chamber supporter and just overall Reidsville and Rockingham County supporter. He made this possible today. And we were talking about this several months ago at a coffee, how we really wanted to do the event. We weren't sure what was going to happen. We needed a sponsor, and he said, there was a reason for me to be here today. I knew there was a reason. I came here with intention to support you in whatever way you needed, and this is what manifested. And I just could not be more thankful for him, for Tri-State Steel, for their amazing staff that they have, and the energy and the intention that they bring when they do something. And we don't do anything small around here. The chamber doesn't do it small. Tri-State Steel doesn't do it small. We like to do big things. So we're thankful for their partnership. We are thankful for this event. I am thankful for all of you and for every single one of you being here today, for participating in this. It looks different, right? But we're short-staffed and we're stretched thin and we're wearing a lot of hats and we're just doing the absolute best that we can. And so we're very thankful for our members. We're thankful for our sponsors, for our partners, our lunch sponsors. Thank you for Reed's Computers and Acclaim Federal Credit Union for coming through in the clutch and feeding all of you. I know that that was a wonderful meal from Debbie's out of Stoneville, and we are so thankful for that. So we are going to cut a ribbon, and we are going to open this show, and we are going to have a great time, because I don't know about y'all, but it feels really good to see y'all, and it feels really good to be together and in person. And I'm going to let our sponsor say a few words, and he's going to hate me for it, but he can say something. And then we're going to turn it over to the mayor and let him do greetings from the city of Reidsville.
Thank you, Diane. Tri-State Steel is very proud for this. It's very important to us. This community has been incredibly supportive of us for the last 35 years, and it is really important culturally for us to give back. And there's no better way to give back than to support this and all of these people, and to help all of us be not so stretched thin and get some employees into all of these organizations, because I know I don't speak just for myself when I say we need some workers. And so couldn't be more proud to be here. Very grateful to the chamber, to the staff of the chamber who work unbelievably hard behind the scenes, that are underappreciated by those who don't see it. And I can't say enough good things about all of you who are standing behind that camera right now, and how much I appreciate all of you. So thank you.
Well, I think Diane and Steve have said everything that could be said. I do want to bring you greetings from the big city of Reidsville, North Carolina. It's really good to be here after 2 years off on the 13th annual Job Fair and Business Expo. Steve, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor.
And you can calm down now.
That's right. We got this done, right?
Everything's all right.
That's right.
Thanks everybody who's here and who's participating. Let's cut a ribbon.
That's right. So, on behalf of Tri-State Steel and the Board of Directors and the staff and the ambassadors of the Reidsville Chamber of Commerce, we are officially open for business. On three. 1, 2, 3. Yes. All right, folks, back to your booths. Grab a snack and a drink on the way, and we're going to let the folks start coming in. Guys, we are so excited to be live. It has been since 2019 since we have had a show. Those of you that know me know that you got used to seeing my face on a regular before the pandemic, a lot during the pandemic, and then I took a little bit of a hiatus, but I'm back. We're going to be live way more often. There's so many great things happening. We are so thankful for one of our members who, they've been a member for a few years, but when we said we needed a space, they stepped up, and we are so thankful. We are located right here today, Thursday, October 27th, live on Vance Street Extension at Covington Wesleyan Church. They have a beautiful facility. They have a great space. And guys, they've got some really cool stuff coming up, including a trunk or treat this Saturday. Check out their Facebook, check out their website. We'll be talking more about that later, but I just wanted to say a great big thank you to them for being our facility sponsor, and check them out if you're looking for a good trunk or treat. So come on, we're going to show you some of the show. All right, so we are here inside the Expo and Job Fair. We're just going to go around and check out some of the booths while folks are coming back in. We're so excited to have everybody. And again, one of the first booths that you'll see coming in, I'm going to let Bambi walk by us and show the booths, and I'll do some talking behind her. But Tri-State Steel, our sponsor, they are hiring. They have several positions available, and they are going to be doing interviews on the spot. So we're going to put some folks on the spot here. Sorry.
Oh, no.
So can I put you on the spot?
You
guys are hiring. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. We're looking for motivated people in our sales department. We're looking for truck drivers, warehouse people, looking for a lot of things. We're a growing business, and we need people to support it.
Absolutely. Tell us who you are.
I'm Hunter Phillips. I'm the territory manager with Tri-State Steel.
So Hunter says he needs people. He needs jobs. Folks, come out, apply on the spot. And I think I accidentally called you Jason earlier, and I meant Hunter.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay. All right, we're going to go around. We are really excited. WAKG is here today. They are going to be live. They have their remote outside. We're also here with the city of Reidsville, and we're going to put our economic development director, Jeff Garska, on the spot. Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Hey. Tell us about what's going on in Reidsville. We got a lot of really cool stuff coming up. The big plans for next year and in the coming months.
Yeah, if I've only got 30 seconds, I'll just say it's a lot. You kind of covered it. But, obviously got, Starbucks is pretty much, close to finishing. Cookout finally tore down that bank. So 2 really exciting things that people ask about a lot, about when we get into such and such. We've got some industry growth. Farmina's finally under construction at the industrial park. And the site right next to it, we are using our $1 million Golden Leaf money to grade it, so we'll be ready to sell it to somebody soon, hopefully.
And Reidsville's got a super big celebration coming, right? Tell us about that.
Next year, the city turns 150, which is called a sesquicentennial. Most people can't say it, and that's okay. So huge celebration. We're going to literally go January 1 to December 31st with stuff every day, every month. We've got all kinds of artifacts. We're going to have concerts at Market Square, unveiling a new clock tower, and it'll be right in time when our streetscape plan's finished. So it's going to be an awesome celebration, and hopefully a lot of our locals and even visitors can come by and learn about Reidsville history, past and future.
And I didn't mean to cut you off, but you said downtown, so I imagine you were going streetscape.
Yes, so if you have been through downtown lately, it's a bit of a mess at times, but we are redoing the whole thing, and we actually used the Federal Recovery Act money to do that. It's about $1.5 million. So, I mean, what a better use of infrastructure, something that's going to create an even better aesthetic for downtown. And I get people all the time like, I love your downtown. And, quite frankly, as we walk around as staff looking at different things, I mean, there's still a lot of ugly. Some of these buildings need help with windows and facades, and so that's why we've got money to help these folks. But yeah, it's obviously, downtowns in general are trendy again, and we're on board.
Yeah, so two things. You said a lot of ugly, and there's some really cool and very unique and pretty stuff happening in downtown. Tell us about that and what's happening, and then what it'll change to shortly.
Yeah, there is way more pretty than ugly. That is absolutely for sure. The murals that we've done, all the public art. We've got Halloween going right now. If you haven't seen the Great Pumpkin, it's all over town. We kind of blew it out last Christmas. Our new city manager, Summer Woodard, had some ideas and asked council for some money to decorate for Christmas, and we had no idea what she had getting us into, and it was amazing. We had families come and taking their Christmas pictures with professional photographers and people at all hours coming to visit. And we kind of did the Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin thing for Halloween. Come see the 7-foot pumpkin at Market Square and the display down at Mural Park with Snoopy's Doghouse. But we just met yesterday to talk about Christmas. So it's going to be different than last year. So that's what's really cool is we are not doing the same thing every year, which means that's a lot of planning and work and a lot of fun. So
I think that's probably one of the most fun things that y'all have been able to do in recent months, because a lot of the other stuff is tough. And speaking of tough things, the second thing was infrastructure. City of Reidsville is known for putting a lot of money into infrastructure ahead of time. So whether it's Public Works Department coming and saying, hey guys, like sewer lines are an issue or this is an issue. We're known for being able to put all of that infrastructure into place. So that was a great use of that money and plans forward. So as far as the industrial park goes, in grading that, it will give the opportunity for you to recruit folks to come here. And then there's all this big talk about our international stuff. So y'all are doing a really cool project with the international. Tell us about that. The flags. And
we are. We're going to eventually be putting out flags outside the industrial park. Every company in there is owned by a foreign entity. So we have a Japanese company, an Israeli company, an Australian company, and an Italian company under construction with the pet food project. It's very unique for a community our size to have that many international companies, just in my experience. And then we were at a ribbon cutting with Bavone the other day, and another Italian company that, it's really cool. We've got other companies here headquartered in Singapore, all over the place.
All over the place. I think
about 9 different countries. One day.
And I think the really cool thing that I find with the city of Reidsville is we're doing two things, right? The important stuff, but then the fun and the pretty stuff, and that matters. And I think it makes a difference that this administration focuses on both of those.
Yeah, you mentioned infrastructure, and I'll just touch on it a little bit more. I've heard council say among themselves, council meetings within the last couple of years, 6 years since I've been here, that we get good things happen, and part of it was 20 years ago they decided to upgrade water lines and do this infrastructure, wastewater treatment plants, and that's hard-earned taxpayer dollars going to projects that nobody sees. It's underground. You take for granted that it's also your drinking water, but it doesn't get people excited. But when stuff happens because you did that, you can't build infrastructure after something happens. You have to obviously do it. There's no chicken and egg there. So, but the city has done an amazing job over the years and continues to invest in water, sewer, wastewater. We have an abundant and really high quality water supply for, and that helps certain manufacturers.
So much so that we sell it to other places and municipalities.
Yeah, City of Greensboro is our largest water customer. They buy, or contractually, they're, I think, obligated to at least pay for 1 million gallons a day, and oftentimes they go over that.
So I just think that it's always important. I think in the chamber we've always said that our job is to educate people and cheerlead for these things that the city's doing and that we partner on so much. And one of those things is just being able to tell your story. And so we love that. So thank you for interviewing us
thank
today.
you. And as you know, we're the chamber's biggest fans too. So it's a great partnership. In the 6.5 years I've been here, it's been a lot of fun working with you and your team and being a part of the board and the events and everything. So this is good. This is really awesome. There's a lot of people here. Lunch was great. Everybody just seems like they're in a pretty good mood.
Which is a good thing, because it's been a tough couple of years
for a long time. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and you and I might have some stuff up our sleeve too soon.
We do. We got something exciting coming up in the spring that hopefully is going to continue to get the word out about our very robust and growing retail and restaurant landscape. So we're
so more coming on that later. So stay tuned for that.
it's the behind the scenes stuff
That's
nobody
right.
sees,
That
like
nobody
infrastructure.
sees, but that's okay. Thanks, Jeff.
All right.
I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to keep going and check out. We're going to come up with our friends at the Reidsville Police Department and put them on the spot. Guys, tell us about what y'all been up to lately. What's going on? What's new? What's happening?
What's new?
Or what's the same but doing it even better?
Well, the best thing is we're actually full.
Yes.
We are full staff right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
give me a high five on that. That's awesome.
We are 49 officers and 6 professional staff, so we have 56. So we're absolutely
I
full.
did not know that.
Mhm.
That was one of those departments Leanne was talking about earlier and afraid to mention. She said, we have departments that are full, and I was like,
We're
yes.
one of them. We're one of them.
That's awesome.
Right.
So how's everything going in the schools? We got our SROs in place, and we're working on all that stuff. And the community police, I know we're going to have a downtown officer again soon. I've heard that in the works.
Looking at bringing the downtown officer position back. I know a lot of people are excited about that. I am too.
Yeah.
I think it's very beneficial. And then the school resource officers, they're doing an outstanding job as always, keeping the kids safe. Hopefully we can incorporate and keep more officers in the schools in both elementary schools.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, y'all just had my children come through in a cool little field trip that they did last week. So thank y'all for doing that and showing them all the great stuff y'all do. So
We'll be doing the K9 demo later on today, I believe.
So we'll be a part of that. So, all right, y'all, we're gonna keep moving. Thank you. Y'all have jobs? You want to talk about jobs? Are we hiring? Or are we full? All right, so we're gonna speak with our Public Works Director, Josh. So tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Well, obviously quite a bit of work going on, a number of projects working in around the city. As you can see by our table, we got quite a few positions. We're actually missing one, so we're 7 positions that we're looking to fill. Would love to have some recruits come and join the team.
You want to say anything? Jeff gave us a pretty great overview, but I know the streetscape is like the thing that's in front of everybody's faces. He did a great job of talking about how you guys work so hard on the stuff behind the scenes that nobody ever sees, that's so important for us to be able to bring business and industry and folks here. But you also have a very visible project right now. How's that going?
It's going well. Of course, we finally got our lights in. That was kind of our last hold up, so we're rocking and rolling on it now. Just recently jumped across the street on Scale Street and roughly about halfway done with that section. So probably 2 weeks we'll be up knocking on your door just as a FYI and get started up there and get it done.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it. Thank you. Oh, I'm coming to you guys. My friends at the Greensboro Swarm are here. Tell us about this upcoming season because it is almost basketball time. Tell us about it.
So we have several events that are coming up. This weekend, Saturday, we have an open scrimmage that is free. Yes, free and open to the public. It starts at 11 a.m. Doors open up at 10:30. Also, next week, we have an event with Michael Jordan's brother. He's speaking about the outlook of the season that's upcoming. Our upcoming games are November the 4th and November the 5th. The reason why we're here today is to just bring awareness. A lot of people doesn't know that we have a professional basketball team right here in Greensboro, which is only like a 35-minute ride from Reidsville. Secondly, we're just reaching out to corporations, groups, and organizations that if they need something for employee appreciation, Greensboro Swarm is here. If they're looking to help their clients, the Greensboro Swarm is here. And then also, if any students or anything of that nature are looking for a field trip, we're trying to provide students with that experience of that the Greensboro Swarm can provide.
That is really cool. And we are planning on having another Reidsville night at the Swarm. Now that things are moving along again, I really hope that we'll be able to bring some folks out and see a game. So we're excited about that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. If you're not aware, we are offering a community calendar on our website. And if you go to events and community calendar, that is where you will find a regional calendar that is filled by not only Reidsville and Rockingham County, but by the folks in Greensboro. And so the Swarm games were always on there. So home games are on there. And if you want to see that and check it out and maybe plan a weekend in the Reidsville and Greensboro area, check us out on that website. So thank you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, lady, what are you doing? So tell us what you guys have going on.
So I'm with Tell 'em Transportation. I mean, we always have something going on no matter what it is. We do charter trips, we do medical transportation in a wheelchair, or if you're able to walk in the van and you just need help, or if you don't have anyone to take you, we can take you. We also do weddings, and we have tons of events that we can always help with if you're going to a Christmas party or a holiday party, anything like that. So any need that you have transportation, we're here for it.
And I see that you guys are participating in the job fair, so you're hiring.
Yes, we are hiring. We're hiring drivers, office staff, also bay employees, which is like maintenance on the vans. So come on down, apply. We have plenty of applications. Even if you want to take one home and bring it back to the office, that's perfectly fine too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See you soon. I'm going to put you on the spot, Emily. So, Quality Diversified Services, over a little over a year old at this point? Oh my gosh.
I know, February.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even thinking that it really is almost 2 years. That's awesome. Congratulations. So every milestone, right? They say 1, 3, 5, 10. Tell us about what all you're doing.
Well, we started out doing a lot of whole home generator installs. We have one in our own house, which is great whenever the power goes out. Winter's coming up, but we also do heating and air, carpentry, electrical, both commercial and residential. So a little bit of everything.
So basically, if you need something, call and we'll make it work.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. Are you guys hiring, or you're full right now?
It's not out of the question. So if someone's got, lots of handiwork kind of skills, and we'd be interested in talking.
Definitely be interested. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Thank you. And my friends at Liberty Tax, tell us what's going on, folks. We have 30% off, I see. You want to come and talk to us a little bit about what's going on? Yeah, I see that. Can you get out from behind there? Oh, sorry. All right. So tell us what's going on, because it's getting to be that season, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's coming fast. January through April is usually our busiest season. And right now, we're just trying to hire people that can come help us prepare taxes.
So you prepare taxes, you prepare folks to prepare taxes, and so you will train them, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We offer a class. We have another class starting in November. It's going to be a rapid class, so it's only 2 weeks. It's free. All of our classes are free right now, and once you take the class, we'll have you ready to do taxes.
Awesome. So if they want to, they can come by here, or they can come by the office, any branches. Yep. The Eden or the Reidsville. Okay, awesome. Thank you, ma'am. This is my personal tax preparer, and I can promise you they do a really great job. You're welcome. All right, so I'm going to come over here and put Walgreens on the spot. Miss Joan, come on out here and tell us what you got going on.
Okay, well, we're back out. Yay!
Yay! It's so exciting.
Yes. I contacted my boss's boss to let him know today that we were here once again after COVID, and he was very excited, so I'm sending him some pictures.
Good.
But, it's flu season again. COVID's still out there. So today we're doing flu shots. We can do your flu shot, no problem. I can help schedule you for a booster, for the COVID booster. We're also helping to promote our pickup service, our curbside pickup service.
And how does that work? Is that for any item in the store?
Yes. You download the Walgreens app, just choose curbside, and it'll show you what's available. You just choose what category, pay for it online.
That is dangerous, ma'am. You know that I am a frequent shopper. That is dangerous for me, but a very great service.
Then you just tap, I'm on my way when you're on your way, and we get a notification that you put in an order.
Okay, well, I'm on my way right now. Okay. All right, well, we're going to head on, but thank you so much for being here today. Right, we appreciate you. Look at my friends at Wood Forest. What are we doing, Miss Jennifer?
We are telling everybody that they need to come work at Wood Forest. We need some employees.
Tell me about the great benefits of being a Wood Forest employee.
Starting out pay is great, very flexible schedule. I think management's pretty awesome.
I think management's pretty awesome too, just saying.
It's a fun work environment, lots of room to move up and grow. You agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, so if people want to apply, they can come down here today, but what else can they do?
They can come today. They can go online to woodforest.com, or they can stop by my branch and see me.
And where is your branch located?
In the Reidsville Walmart.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. Mount Jubilee, my friend Jenna, how are you?
Good.
And look, and this is our newest friend, Dave. Good. How are
to
you?
see you.
Good to see you too. Tell us about what is going on, because you guys stay busy and moving. Tell us, Miss Jenna, what's up?
We do. So we're with Mount Jubilee Ministries. We have 3 day programs and 1 summer camp, and we're actually looking for an office administrator. So
Full time or part time?
full time. Yes, full time.
I know, that's okay.
We'll start with part-time, but we'll move to full-time. And part of the reason for that is Mount Jubilee is on the verge of a huge expansion opportunity. We're looking into a social enterprise program, as well as developing plans for opening up a residential community. Now, these are just in the beginning stages of our thought process, but we're really excited. We're going to be kicking off a capital campaign very shortly, and we encourage people to go online, mountjubilee.org, to see how they can get involved in that. But we're very excited about the things going on. It's an exciting time to be a part of Mount Jubilee Ministries.
So for folks who don't know about Mount Jubilee, tell us about the population that you serve and why this is so important, the work that you're doing in this great expansion.
That might be a good idea.
That's okay. That's why that's my job.
We serve families and individuals and the adult population that have intellectual and developmental disabilities, and we seek to provide services and opportunities for them, programming, that sort of thing. We look to help the parents out by getting information to them, because to navigate the system is a great big challenge. And so we're happy to draw alongside of them and to help them out. We're a Christ-centered community, and we're just seeking to enrich their lives so that they can share the same kind of life that you and I have.
It's amazing. Thank you all so much for the work you do for our friends. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go to my friends. Oh my gosh, over here in the long stretch of booth and partnerships we have here. We're going to start with Miss Christie, though.
How are we doing?
We're doing good.
Good.
So we have a long history and partnership here, well, both personally and professionally, but we weren't able to do the opportunity this year that we typically do. We typically bring in our high school students and introduce them to the careers and the opportunities that we have available. I like to describe it as when you're driving through town, or when you're that 16-year-old, or when you're that 10-year-old riding with mom and dad, and you ride by all these buildings and you have no idea who they are or what they are. I mean, you just think of them as a bunch of big buildings, right? But what goes on behind those walls? And so our ability to introduce them. We couldn't do that this year, but we are definitely going to bring it back next year when the schools have had the opportunity and we have the opportunity to make it happen. So these are my friends here, and they're going to tell us about what all the opportunities that we have available for our students and just what you guys have been up to.
Excellent. So we're excited to be back here at the Reidsville Chamber Expo, Rockingham County Schools. We're celebrating all the wonderful things that we have, especially in programming our career and technical education. So today on our table we're talking about our academies. So we've got our Health Science Academy, and we've got all the courses that are offered at Moorhead High School. We're also featuring our Creative Design and Arts Academy at Reidsville High School, our Public Safety Academy at Rockingham High School, our STEMS Academy at Dalton McMichael High School, and have I missed any academy? I've got all of them. But we're looking at the opportunities that our students have as ninth graders in these schools based on their career cluster surveys and their interest profilers that they're taking in middle school. So we have what we need for our students to graduate and be successful. We also partner with Rockingham Community College to offer our College and Career Promise courses to our students in 11th and 12th grade. And then I'm going to let Miss Jennifer Lester talk about our Rockatop program. We have apprentices and interns out in our community throughout all of Rockingham County, and that's an awesome opportunity for our students to get work-based learning experience. So what's next for our students in their future? The theme of this expo, right? When you get knocked down, you get back up. Thus our sign right here. We're always climbing towards success, and we know our students have struggled during this time of COVID, but the opportunities that we have for them right now to catch back up and learn what they're passionate about through our coursework is endless. So we have a fantastic team. Ms. Walls, you want to introduce yourself?
We're going to put you on the spot.
So I'm Nana Walls. I'm with Rockingham County Schools. I'm currently the Curriculum and Instructional Manager Coordinator for CTE. I will let Sharon introduce herself.
And I'm Sharon Galloway. I am a career development facilitator. I am very new in my role, but excited to be a part of Rockingham County Schools and looking forward to working with 5th graders and middle school students in Rockingham County School System.
I think that it's so important for us to continue. I mean, I've said it. I don't know how many times now, and I know that you live and breathe and eat and sleep this stuff, and you're going to find that you are in that same boat, and I know that you are working so hard on bringing these opportunities. I just want the folks out there, the kids listening, the parents listening, the grandparents, the aunts, the caretakers, to hear that there are opportunities. It's no longer the traditional school system where you go to school based on where you live. When it comes time for you to make decisions about, you have choices, you have opportunities, you can go to the other schools because you want to go to that academy, not because you live in that district. And it's so important for people to understand that there are so many opportunities for kids who are coming out of middle school. We didn't have those opportunities when I was coming through, and so it's so amazing. And I miss Dr. Scott so much, but I know that y'all are carrying on his work and his vision for those career pathways. And we're all working together to connect the business community and connect the schools so we can connect those opportunities. I'm so thankful and grateful for you ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
If I could have everybody's attention, please. If you will direct your attention to the side aisle near Walgreens and Liberty Tax. We have a performance of Dairy Special Performance Review of the Ladies Tigers. Let's go, ladies. Ready? Okay.
The Tigers are here to shake them up once more. Hey, Tigers, are you ready? Are you ready for something more? Those Tigers are here to shake them up once more. So stand up and yell real loud. Show those Tigers you are proud. Let's go, Tigers!
Moana.
Set! Tick, 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 boom! Dynamite! Dynamite! Yes! Our team is dynamite! Hey, hey! Tick, 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 boom! speed. Set. I-T-T-I-T-I-T-I, break it down. I-T-T-I-T-I-T-I, break it down. I-T-T-I-T-I-T-I, break it down. We are the Tigers, we're the best cheerleaders. We break it down. We break it to the ground, and when we get back up, we go get stuff. We break it down. We break it down.
That was our Lady Tigers. Stay tuned. We'll be back for our award ceremony. All right. If I can have everybody's attention, it is time for the award ceremony. Can I do a drum roll, please? Okay. At the top. Exhibitors Choice Award goes to none other than the Reidsville Trading Post. All right. All right, so we're going to take a picture right here and then put it to your face. No, put it on the end of the top so everybody can see it. And then Star will come back and get a picture of that later. All right. Next up. Most likely to get my business. This was voted on by a panel of judges. The design booth. The design has to say drum roll, please. I'm going to take the top of the floor. Make some noise. Most likely to get my business. First Carolina.
That's my bag. That's my bag.
That's my bag.
Me too,
girl. Me too.
That's my bag, y'all. All right. Y'all get over here.
Get over here, y'all. Right here. All right, and then you're going to tie it to the end, and then we'll come back and take a picture of it with the bow on the end. Okay. Or somewhere. Just put it somewhere. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? I don't hear anybody. Are we ready? Woo! Are we ready for the next award? The next award is for Best in Show. Are we ready?
You got some goodies, some candy. You got to spend the money so you can get it.
I don't think y'all are ready. I don't hear anything. All right. Drum roll, please. Those are beautiful drum rolls, y'all. Come on, drum roll, please. Thank you. There we go.